know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it's just like just down to like just the menu choices of it. For instance, it's like when you it's got a because you can have all your party members act independent on their own, which is quite helpful. But it does mean whenever you want to flee, you have to press triangle and you have to go up, and like all the buttons, button presses are slow. It's like you know when you play like a modern game, you literally just press like triangle. Like if you were saying like to do say what I have to, we just press triangle and go to flee, go up to go to flee, and just press up again to go to yes. Like you know, quite modern games, you just go literally boom, 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 it's done. And this game doesn't. You have to kind of like it just takes an extra like a few milliseconds to pay attention to it. Otherwise, you just like the amount of times I thought I was agreeing to something. I did an entire quest right. And I didn't realise that I hadn't actually agreed to yes because the dialogue is so slow that I was just like tapping circle because that way you don't actually get back into dialogue again. Now I didn't realise this, so I went to the area where the quest time was. I thought the quest time was not here, and it appears when you accept the quest. So I went now, so I was like, okay, cool, it's not here. I went back in because I'd actually not accepted it because I was so insistent on not doing the fucking dialogue again. I'd actually not accepted the quest. Which is just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Even fucking. I've oh, what? Before. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a broken rib. So I've had to wait fucking ages. I don't care. Robertson can wait, can't he? Little bitch.
Oh, it's Lomachenko you were going to fight. I know it's Robertson.
No, I've got to defend against Robinson, so I think that the last fight I had with him was brutal.
I can imagine, yeah.
I'm untrained, and it's going to be even more brutal after a few beers.
Yeah, that's never the time to do it.
It's the perfect time to do it. Okay, I couldn't get myself fight sharpness, but I've never actually found that made any sort of difference.
I can't have noticed one way or another, but
no, I've gone into fights with like really sluggish, like no energy, and yeah,
it does affect your stamina. Like you do, if you don't, your stamina does tend to be lower, which is a pain when your stamina barely means nothing anyway.
Yeah, but I got max stats. I'm quietly confident. We'll see how this one goes. Oh.
Those beautiful brown gloves.
Yeah, classic. See, with the rest of the fighters, they run away.
Yeah, I bet he fucking doesn't, does he?
No, usually he's much more aggressive than this.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
The comment.
Jab, and grab.
The commentators on this are fucking terrible. I
vaguely remember them.
Yeah, they constantly swing from.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Like you take one extra punch, and he's like, oh, he's losing. Todd Grisham, that's why. He's a design commentator. He's next wrestling commentator, and he's so bad. Like, how the fuck he managed to get a commentator, like a commentator role on, like what's probably the biggest like boxing network now. It's a freaking app, as everything else is. But like it's where a lot of boxing is these days. How the fuck they think he's acceptable, to be honest.
Anyone would do. You're a commentator, yeah, bro. It is a commentator job. You turn up and go,
so bad.
What am I commentating on? I used to do Robot Wars. What's this?
Yeah, he used to do wrestling, and he got he got sacked from WWE, and he left wrestling. Why is it a real sport? What's going on?
You go, are these people actually hitting each other?
Mental. He's got skinny arms though. I didn't expect he would do.
He's lean, boy. He's lean.
Well, yeah, I imagine skinny arms, but like pure freaking like violent muscle.
That's it. It's all muscle.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to.
See, it says this shit. Defense. Your health is really struggling after that poor fight camp. My health is 99%, bro. Just chill. We ain't got to worry just yet.
Give it 2 or 3 rounds, then we'll start to worry.
That's it. They are smashing us with the hooks to the head. But yeah, the commentators, they just flip-flop between, like, it's really close. Usually when you go to the corner, they say, oh, this fight is so one-sided. It's ridiculous. As soon as you get out there, they go, this fight is so close. I don't know how the judges are going to score it. It's like, what?
Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken,
Yeah, it's, you know, like every sports game, you know, aspires to have like commentators that do, you know, that are like reactive, but they never are. You know, 'cause
No.
they're reactive based on, you know, based on whatever parameters it is. You know, so like,
But then
it's never.
round 4 did it better than this.
See if they go to the body.
No, I can't remember. Like we were, you know, I barely ever listen. Like again, that sort of thing. I never listen to the actual commentators on. I tend to just put music on sports games.
Absolute warrior.
That's fair. This boy wants to be punched.
Grab me a beer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Come on, I'm out of shape. What are you doing?
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight.
Ooh! That was fucking jank.
Beautiful counter shot.
The kick his ass, champ.
I'm trying to. It's gonna go to a... Oh, actually, I might get a knockout on this.
That's going better than most of my fights do.
Yeah, Robinson actually wants to fight. Most of the time, he's been a bit conservative. It's probably because I'm fighting a bit different.
Yeah.
But I don't like to get in there because, you know, Khan's not very good at taking punches.
No, God bless him. He's also a bit chinny.
Yeah.
Love him. He's so British, isn't he? Like, I'll lose, but I will go down swinging.
That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There you go. He said it's a 10-8 round, and I made it look so easy. But as soon as I start this round, you
Yeah.
go, oh, that was these fighters are so close. But you see, you know, it's basically grinding him down. Like, you know, it's like you just can't get the counter punches, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's where the significance is, and especially against someone like Sugar, it don't fucking matter how many times you hit him,
Broken, why change it?
it just doesn't have
Everything works. Wait for the reaction.
that effect.
Keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Yeah. Yeah. If it was even remotely like realistic, you know, the guy with like top 5 chins ever, top 5 like stamina tank, like energy tanks, or I can't think of the right phrase, but you know what I mean. Ever. Like,
Yeah.
you touched me.
You fucking countered me, little bastard.
Lucky to miss with that jab.
Why did it... He throws such a wild right hook, I'm not sure. I can't remember Khan being like that.
The thing is, like, obviously with Amir Khan, like, you know, his hands were like always a couple of seconds ahead of his brain.
Yeah,
So
it was.
He got knocked out so much.
That's it. As soon as you program yourself into it, you go, what was it, Garcia did it? Where he's just like, right,
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking battered, but I know he's going to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
When he does that, all I got to do is that one one move and that one shot, and he's fucked.
Yeah. was completely owning him for like 3 rounds, but it's just like you could just like the computer in his brain just going like like you're just he's too quick. He's predictable, isn't he? Old Amir.
Yeah. He did need to mix it up a little bit.
God bless him. Like I say, he's he certainly wasn't like didn't become what we all thought he would do after the Olympics and everything else, but like
he done all right. Bless him.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did. Like I say, just we thought he was the best ever and whatnot. Like
it's like
the
another
British were done
Nazim.
great, but yeah, but unfortunately, like I say, it's just his brain wasn't quite there.
Just got into that one gear and had no awareness.
Pretty much, and again, he was better against like pure boxers. Like he was like phenomenal against people like Devin Alexander and whatnot. Like I always thought, like if you fought Amir Khan, you'd get Amir Khan. If you fought Pacquiao, you'd get killed. But I always thought like he probably wouldn't have beaten Mayweather because Mayweather's just too intelligent for it. But like he would have done better against Mayweather, who is a more traditional like pure boxer.
Yeah.
Because it was just much better against them. It was just against like the more crude fighters where he just gets so aggressive.
Yeah, it's kind of what I do when I fight. I fight like Khan in the way I do my combos and that, but at some point I just go reckless and actually try and go toe to toe. He used to try and do, and it didn't work out for him. He's just like, I'm doing well here. Maybe I can take punches. No, you can't,
no,
son. No. Just do your little combos.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
That's it.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past.
But it's it's a death by 1,000 cuts, isn't it?
Yeah, which is a perfectly fine strategy.
Good defense with that left jab. Straight right just misses.
They have quick hands though, which is quite nice.
Yeah, he does. Sometimes the accuracy is absolutely pissed. A stick to the Khan technique.
There's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there.
I noticed the blood on this game. When it goes on the floor, it's got like the white outline. Now, when you do anything on like a green screen, and you take it from somewhere else, it has that white line.
Yeah, right.
And I think that's what they've done.
No.
If one of us, I think the only way to see it is when you knock someone down and the blood's on the floor, but it's like really amateur
Oh.
to have it there.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for
Yeah,
another
something
round.
up. Yeah, obviously I wouldn't have noticed.
There's the bell to start round 5.
Yeah, I don't think
Can he keep
I'm
momentum going
gonna
after that last huge
cut
round?
Robinson. Oh, he might cut me.
If it's not broken, you have to change it. An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what
You can do it, champ.
because you've won that hands down.
See, like that, it's just like I got a decent amount of shots in, but the damage it did to him was far less than the
Yeah.
stamina I had. So it kinda forces you to just be conservative.
Perfect counter shot.
And usually they go in for you when your stamina goes really low. Ooh. Sometimes I try to let them actually fight and just let them punch, so the stamina is somewhat.
So I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Evens out. Give him a little jab.
Off the charts action from both of these
Well,
fighters.
good. Good right hook. Oh, straight, whatever it was.
That left hook is blocked.
Run away. Don't get aggy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
That's the other thing. He always bangs on about when we going to see a jab from these two.
With 10 seconds left.
So he's,
I want to throw one, to be honest, mate. It's
Is-
kind of useless.
it's basically how I make my bread and butter on this. I mean, like, Robinson likes to be punched in the face, so give him a jab. But it's like cheap point scoring as well.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I used to love it on round 4. Just doing yeah, like actually going for just, you know, like jab and straight strats, like
Yeah.
not a blame me, but actually trying to do it and just like, you know, winning on points like efficiently.
Mm.
Especially against someone like, you know, like as soon as they hit you, like fighting like Tyson or Ali, well they just, no matter what they do, they hit you once and it's like, oh, I'm dead.
Mm. I think I did do a video of beating. Yeah, the best result I got fighting Ali on the hardest settings. I knocked him out in round 2, and it was just like a counter uppercut, and it was fucking beautiful. It just straight knocked him out. The ref didn't even count. But,
Damn.
yeah.
Keep doing what you've just been doing.
Yeah, I had to save that. It's yeah, this game, I think it's got the thing where there's a arbitrary amount of times that fighters can get up from, so it doesn't matter how battered they are, they're gonna get up with like 5 knockdowns. Or, 2
Yeah,
or 3.
it seems to be forever.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it.
Yeah, it's the same with like round 4. It's just like, I know no matter how much I fucking batter him, he's gonna get up at least 3 times. Even though he's completely bloodied.
Good counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight.
Oh, he's making it a fight now. Oh, I'm kind of punching myself out a little bit. Go on, you can hit my gloves.
Yeah, you can always give it a round, you know.
It's basically it. But the AI, most of the time, doesn't give a fuck. It's just like, you could be winning 8 rounds out of 12, and they just don't change. It's just like, you've got to be aggressive now. There's no way around it. But no, there's still just be running away all the time. It's like, well, okay. Yeah, I'll just run away.
Yeah.
Can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't got anyone to fight after this. I might be do Lomachenko just to show you. That boy loves being punched.
I love that boy so much. He retired recently.
Oh, did he?
Really strong round. Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent
Why are you making this into a fight, Sugar?
for the
I've already won.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won.
Fucking hell, he's getting vicious.
That's a good body shot.
Nice defense on that jab. This with that jab. Scores with the counter.
That was a sneaky one.
That was stupid of me just standing there throwing jabs. Honestly, I'm just not used to them. People actually fighting back. Most of the
Yeah, I
time they
can
just,
imagine.
they just run away and they don't really throw any punches. That's why I just wish they had the toggles in the settings where you can just change their output. It's a really good thing with 4.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely.
Ooh. Ooh.
Range punches. And so far, the
Oh, you little bitch.
the defense. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh, it's always at the end of the round I'm getting there. Look at that, you little bitch.
I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Yeah, I don't know how to. There's actually about, I think it's 20-something% that have got the trophy for knocking 80% of their opponents out within 30 matches, within,
Oh.
30 fights. How the fuck people are doing that, I don't know.
No, I have no idea.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how they're doing that.
The ref
It's people better than me.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
That's it.
very wonderful. What do
But
we have in this round?
Todd, my answer is-
this is, like you said, this is kind of a game I don't think I can be great at.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been
So
doing.
I just got to get the fun out of it where I can.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah.
These punches come from every angle.
I can sort of see where the balancing would make it a bit more accessible for people. But
It should be more fun. That's,
Good counter punch.
yeah.
he's cut me. Yeah, it's going into the sort of sim thing. But when you're fighting a AI that kind of knows everything you're gonna do at a higher difficulty.
Pretty close fight here in this
It was a shame with round 4 because there were so many freaking cheaters on that.
And so I've got to respect
Yeah, I do remember, yeah.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked.
See, why did he get a push in?
Robinson.
Go on, boy. The other thing they don't do on this is shots after you knock someone down, knock them out.
That was a hell of a...
So I got,
Yeah.
boom,
Boom.
I got that one. But most of the time they don't connect.
Mm.
The man standing, he's still legal.
Pretty much.
I mean, that was the brilliant thing with round 4 is that you could knock someone out and just do like 3 or
keep
4
swinging,
shots, yeah, and they're brutal shots. This it doesn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it on round 4 ever counted towards their health or stamina or whatever.
no.
But it was just satisfying,
Oh, hell no.
satisfying to do, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
It's
just
nothing-
the,
better than just getting, you knock someone and then they sort of go against the ropes and they're standing there and you can just get hooks on their face.
Yeah, unanswered shots. It's or you know,
Mute,
I was gonna say undefended. That's not a word. But yeah,
mute your mic. This is live.
I forgot you were doing that. 6 minutes in, champ. You have to forgive me.
And a cheeky toot as well.
Yeah. It's an exciting life, I
Dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out flash as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's going to hustle. He's going to bluff.
Oi! Ah, I want to hit him with a fucking hard shot.
Did you see that? Robinson got
Fuck you, Robinson. Sick of your shit, boy.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the
Damn.
guards took him out.
It's fucking brutal.
You should him.
He'd probably get up from it. He kind of skated along the floor.
They do tend to get out for everything.
Whee!
Yeah.
Oh, he's got his eyes closed. And it's... The other thing is, when you knock someone out, they always do the same animation.
Yeah.
Like, they get up, and then they just fall over to the left.
Yeah.
Come
Every
on.
time, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, wait,
this might be a big mistake.
why can't they just have a... I don't know, a couple.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this.
What do you mean out of nowhere?
Started, he may be ready to go. How did they survive that?
I don't know how he survived that, to be honest.
You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into
Compose yourself, sugar.
mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the
Do it,
round,
champ.
regroup, like freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Well, he realises he's losing now because he's certainly throwing a lot more.
Yeah. Actually, a fighter.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's
Ooh.
in trouble. I don't believe it.
Ooh, there's a haymaker to the left hook haymaker.
Different angle.
And then a right hook haymaker to
Yeah.
the belly.
Well, there's lovely punches where like it stuns them to the point where they just don't move. You're like, oh yeah, I've really hurt this boy.
I find that your opponents can do that to you a lot, where they sort of break your rhythm. They can kind of punch through yours.
Yeah.
That is pretty irritating, to be honest.
Yeah, I can imagine. As I say,
Because
it's been a while.
I can't remember what fight I did, but I was basically... You see the blood on the floor?
Yeah, not on such a small screen. Your picture in
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, it's they can basically stun knock you a lot, and he's just like, I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. I'm just getting stun locked.
Yeah.
But you do the same to them, and the best you can get is like 2 shots on them. You just go, what a load of shit.
Yeah, it's also not very glamorous. Just like you and like three members of your team, just just like in a fight against Sugar Ray Robinson. This
Yeah,
guy in a t-shirt. Just
Next one we'll do Lomachenko. He definitely wants to have a fight.
I love Lomachenko so much. Like, you know, he lost 3 fights in his career, one of which it was like foul filled. Like this guy like quite blatantly missed weight and everything else. One he lost legitimately, and the other one he should have won. Everyone thought he should have won, and that was annoying. But like he was like his nickname was Nomaschenko because he made like something like 3 opponents quit on their stalls in a row. It's just like what a thing, like, what claim to fame as a fighter.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, he is retired, mate. So we got Crawford, Chavez. Who's this guy on the left? Do you know him? Is he actually?
You can, yeah. He's a real fighter, but he's just a very much like just a random world title holder when they were making this game. So no one special. I did actually beat Jukan in my playthrough on this weight class. Took me a fucking age as well. In real life, he's pretty shit.
Where's the rankings? The title I need. You see all those belts I got? The one I need is there. Jordan Gill.
Jordan Gill, yeah.
He's got it.
Brace level fighter, yeah.
Let me fight him. I need the trophy. Oh, you've been like this.
It's weird that you can't.
I wonder if manual opponent. Oh. I can't see him, man. He was ranked 16, wasn't he? Yeah, look. You. Why are you doing with that? Out of negotiation range. I think that's bullshit.
God.
If I turned up to them and went, do you want to fight the champ? I'll give you 99% or 100% of the earnings. I go, yeah, I'll take that.
How many mismatches have there been in World Box?
Well, yeah, that's yeah. They'll take the money. Hatton's still here. Anyone in particular?
I can't really see from let's say you're on picture-in-picture because it's quite small on my screen. You can knock out Hatton. He's quite fun.
Yeah, he's an aggy fucker.
Poor little Ricky.
Josh Taylor?
Yeah, he's weird enough one of the UK's best fighters of the last few years. Unfortunately, his peaks were incredibly high, but he's dropped off so badly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he was he unified the 140 titles, beat basically just like in like 19 fights, or something like 17 fights. He like the last 5 of them were like a murderous row, just all the best guys in this division, beat all of them, and then he just somehow dropped off really badly.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a modern great for UK, but like as I say, like
Flash in the pan.
Incredibly high. Yeah, well, not so flash because like, his peak was incredibly high. Just couldn't sustain it. He came back recently at 147, just got beaten by a guy who would, like, in his prime, who would have, beaten so easily. Like I say, his peak was really high, just really short. So, big look at if you like.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've actually had a fight with him yet. I've done Crawford, Chavez, Hatton. I don't recall fighting Taylor. What sort of fighter is he?
Southpaw.
Southport. Okay. So
I mean, that's
he,
what he's in the game, but that's what he's in real life.
yeah.
You know, he's Scottish, but unlike this weird contingent of this country, I love the Scottish people, and I love Scotland. So,
Beautiful place, isn't it, man?
oh God, Christ, yeah, mate. If you ever get a chance to go, my lord.
Oh, do you know what? You see that he's put a purse cut there for 10%.
He's begging for anything, that boy.
I'll give him it.
You've had your 10%, boy.
Oh, fuck it. Why not? I'm gonna retire soon anyway.
Yeah, you've earned your $10.
He's earned a fair few for a day of getting hopefully battered.
Well, yeah.
Because if he doesn't get battered, it's gonna look a bit bad. We're just doing that, aren't we? Yeah. Oh. Fuck it. I'm gonna be untrained as well. And just in weight. The best years are behind them. Well, that's a shame.
No, no problem.
It basically says that to, about everyone who is like world champion, or like in the top 5. It's like the best years are behind them. It's like obviously not.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they're in their prime, to be honest.
Well, yeah, if they're at the top of the division, they're...
Undisputed champion, Amir King.
I'm not sure if I put my titles on the line. I don't know if they are.
Here we go. Should be a good one.
Oh, I have fought him before. I remember his beautiful shorts.
Yeah, the proper tartan, yeah.
Yeah, you don't forget that shit.
Missing with the hook.
This is how they usually fight. So,
These two were
oh,
made
he's
for
coming
each other.
forward. Oh, he's throwing punches as well. That's fucking scary. Why are you throwing punches at me?
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great.
You're gonna get battered, sausage. I don't know why. Every time I play this game, I think of Tyson saying that. Do you remember in the press, one of their conferences, he just come out of that with to Usyk.
The round is still up for grabs.
What a fury, yeah.
Yeah, he just goes, "You're gonna get battered, sausage," every time I play this fucking game. Honestly,
Yeah.
I just go, "You're gonna get battered, sausage." It's fucking dickhead.
Yeah, I hate Tyson Fury so much. He's such a douche.
Hit to 50 fights, an absolute warrior.
I get he's a boxer and all the rest of it, but I always remember him saying, like, you know, if a guy beats me, you know, I'll get up and you know, after the Wilder controversy, when he beat him, obviously knocks him out in the second fight. So if a guy beats me, I'll get up and shake his hand and say, well done, mate, you beat me. It's like, well, Usyk beat you twice, and you complained like a bitch both times.
Yeah, that's right. These are facts,
Proper
though.
bitch.
These are facts. What was the first
I
one?
like-
Oh, it was so easy. Come on, man.
So yeah, like,
Come on. It was so
remember
easy.
watching-
Yeah, fucking joke.
I was watching it with Mark, and I remember, like, Mark gave me the time because I was having a few beers. I watched it around his house, And I was saying to him, I was just like, the only thing I'm grateful for is like Usyk wasn't robbed, like because like he quite clearly won that fight. Tyson Fury can say he won it. He won more rounds against Usyk than most other fighters have done in like against Usyk.
Yeah, he can claim that. But at the end of the day, no, he did not win at all.
No, like it was utter nonsense. Trying to claim that he won, it's something you didn't. Like you did lose, and I'd shake any man's hand who beat me. He said, well, a man did it twice actually. A guy who's actually a bit like less produced than you. He's also a lot more skilled than you, a lot more accomplished than you. So just shake his hand.
Yeah, he done one better. He signed that fucking photo, didn't he? In the press conference where Usyk done his old hitman thing, and he, in the briefcase, he pulled out a photo of him punching Tyson. It's like, I want you to sign this for me, so you know you're done.
Oh, God bless him. He's we all like winners, don't we? Really, like in this country we love underdogs, but generally speaking we like winners. Usyk is a winner. He's quite clearly one of the greatest ever. Like, he'll never be considered like Ali or Holmes or Lewis or Tyson or whatever, but like he's by far one of the best heavyweight of this era. Like, as a man who just does not give a fuck, he just beats everyone.
Well, that's it. I think he's just so fucking mechanical, and there's just like an odd thing.
He's efficient as shit, isn't he?
Yeah, but there's a thing where I got confused with Tyson in the first fight. I can't remember what round it was, but he sort of sussed him out, and he was doing a lot of shots on Usyk.
Yeah, he was landing a lot of uppercuts.
Yeah, and then he abandoned it, and it was just weird. It was really odd.
It was less that him abandoning it. Just Usyk adjusts. Like Usyk is a thing. Like he's a proper thinking boxer. Like you can beat him for 5 rounds.
Usyk was doing that for like 3 or 4 rounds, and then Tyson basically sussed it out, and he was getting the hits on him. And then Tyson decided to abandon it completely. So it was just like, why didn't Tyson stay with that for at least another round? Because then it just went back to him getting outdone. It was just really odd. It was really odd.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, he said he found it too easy. It's like, well, again, not that easy because you lost. Mate, you lost.
Well, yeah, that's the fact of it. That's the thing of where he goes, oh, I found it too easy. It's like there was a point where it was really easy for him, and after that, he just didn't carry on doing that, and it was working really effectively.
Usyk adjusted, man. Like Usyk's like, again, he's great because he was taking his licks and then he just kind of realised, well, I can't keep getting hit with that punch. Whereas Tyson was just like, well, I'll just keep doing what I was doing. Usyk was like, well, I'll just stop taking these punches. Why not?
Well, yeah, I think we'd have to watch it again, I suppose. But there was just his tactic just was working very effectively, and then it wasn't basically Yusuf's offense wasn't working at all, and Tyson was getting decent shots in. I think it was the round that Usyk got cut.
Swing and a miss with the hook.
But he just left it from there. It was really odd.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he can be down to stuff like his stamina and stuff as well,
It was like the 3rd or 4th round, and then he just.
Yeah, again, there has to be a reason, Like I say, Usyk is.
I think it's a conspiracy. because of the
Yeah.
Ukrainian war. Yeah, let's do that. The Ukrainians got to win.
That's what Tyson. That's what Fury says.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's what he said in a post-fight interview. It's like, well, you know, people obviously wanted to win. I'm like, oh, no,
yeah.
it's better than you, mate.
There you go. Any angle. We're gonna do some flat Earth frot shit.
Yeah, pretty. Like, he's just mad, you know. Like, you know, he beat Wilder. Obviously did Fury 3 times, and you know, like, we were all very impressed because the comeback and the weight loss and the coke and everything else. And then Usyk beat Joshua, who's the consensus best heavyweight, you know, pre-Usyk Fury fighting. Like, by far and away, like, there's no people will defend Fury and say, well, you know, he did on this, but like, he literally beat two good fighters. Like, he beat Vladimir Klitschko, which granted was like a really high, and he beat Wilder. He literally beat no one else. Like, his record is awful. Whereas like Joshua's, like, he doesn't, you know, like, he beat Klitschko, but not in his prime. But like, his record of fighting like top 10 heavyweights is by far and away better than anyone else in this era. Like, basically everyone he fought from the time he won a world title was basically ranked in the top 10 of like the Ring magazine. So like, his record was superior. And then, you know, Usyk beat him twice, like, easily and cleanly, like, again, piss easy.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, you know, this is the fight. And then Fury, for some reason, was like, yeah, I'm not fighting. It's not a point. Blah blah blah. It was like, well, I'll fight him if I'm the star here, which is always the go-to, isn't it? To duck a fight. I want 60% Fury, and so Usyk went, okay, I'll take 40%, and he went, wait, what?
And then fucking, you know, it's someone saying about the money as well. Someone saying about the comment. Yeah, and then Usyk basically said, I'll take 30, bro.
Yeah.
And this is coming from the Gypsy King, who's just like, I'll fight anyone. You just go, you're ducking it. There's no way around that.
Literally, I can imagine him in his living room when like Frank Warren called him. He went, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, he went. He went, "Fuck off, did he?"
Yeah. He was like, well, yeah, obviously, I'll take 40%. I'll beat you, and then in the rematch, I'll just make, you know, I'll just demand 60. Or whatever. What else it was like, and like, that's when Fury still said no, like, and that's when like the entire world the entire boxing world went, yeah, you're ducking him now because you went, right. Oh, you know, this is what I want. And he went, okay, you can have what you want. And he went, wait, what? No.
You go, oh no,
don't do that shit.
I've got a gammy knee, bruv. I'm busy doing shit. That weekend I'm gonna put some flowers in the garden.
And that's when I turn against Fury, because, you know, the Gypsy King, the fighting man, and he ducked Usyk, and then he finally fought him and he lost.
Yeah, like, twice.
Like, you know, you get why he ducked him because he lost, like quite comfortably.
I mean, Tyson's fighting. When you look back at it, it's been fucking sloppy.
Yeah, he's not as good as he thinks he is.
Yes,
like,
and I think Usyk.
It wasn't the phrase like, he's like, I'm a master boxer. I'm like,
no,
you're not. You're
not.
You're quicker and like you've got more feints than the heavyweight of your size, but like, if you're talking like heavyweight skills, like, you're not Ali. Like, Ali was like not skilled for a heavyweight. He was skilled. Like, Tyson Fury is skilled for a heavyweight, which is quite a big distinction. Like, you're not a master boxer for shit. No, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're not. And I mean, it's the thing of like when we were talking about Tyson and his technique. It was a thing that had never been seen before. So it was it had such a great impact on fighters that weren't used to a short man fighting in that style.
Yeah, exactly.
So Tyson fighting like a big boy that he is, and being able to duck and weave and all of that sort of shit. This is exactly why he's called fucking Tyson. You know, it's unusual with heavyweights.
Yeah, that's a good way. There's a good word to describe it. It's unusual. Yeah, it wasn't. Like,
But when you go up against a fucking pro like Usyk,
yeah, who's like 5 inches shorter.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you're getting outboxed, like if you're a master boxer,
Come on.
you're not going to get outboxed by someone who's
Sure,
that much shorter than you.
that's it. As an outside fighter, that you should be able to do. You do and you don't have the advantage as a taller fighter as well as you do as a shorter fighter. If you're good at your craft, Usyk is good at his fucking craft.
Yeah.
Tyson just isn't, and that was proven.
Yeah, like as like Tyson is like skilled for a heavyweight, whereas like Usyk is skilled pound for pound. Like Usyk could, he could drop a few pounds and be great. Well, obviously he was cruiserweight champion beforehand, but like he would be good regardless because he had the skills. Whereas Tyson was only skillful for a heavyweight, which again it is a distinction because like I say, you could like take 100 pounds of Ali and his like for a man his size to do the things he did, that would work in any freaking era, any weight class. Whereas Tyson can only do what he does because like he's a heavyweight that's slightly quicker and slightly more janky.
Yeah, so it's just that tiny edge, you know.
Yeah. Whereas Usyk, he's skilled. Like you could put him in any weight class and he'd still be as skilled as he is. He just happens to be big and heavy.
Yeah, but well, that's the thing. He can just break people down. He's got that experience and he's got the discipline and the know-how. And that's like crazy. It's boxing intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah. God bless him. Again, I really hate. I started to hate Tyson Fury after the Usyk thing, where it's just like, well, this is the biggest fight. You'll make more money. Like you'll only make more money fighting Joshua. Fair enough. But like, if you're that confident, just beat Usyk a couple of times, why not? And he quite blatantly ducked him.
Yeah, and I mean that's the beautiful thing of Tyson's sort of thing has always been for years is kind of what Ali did with just let's psych someone out, before the fight. All of that shit that ain't gonna work against Usyk. He don't give fucks. He's a fighter. You can call him whatever you like, but it's not going to diminish how he fights. And I think when Ali did it, when Shannon Briggs did it with Klitschko, I think it actually had an impact on Klitschko.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
What do you reckon?
I reckon I finally managed to mute my mic successfully. Yes, like I think
it did.
I think Klitschko would have knocked him out still because Shannon Briggs was so old.
Oh yeah, but I mean that fight that he had with was it Joshua first? I can't remember who he lost to first, but he was dealing with Shannon Briggs, and I think he wasn't used to that sort of trolling. Essentially, what it was, and I think that took more of an impact than he was aware of.
Yeah, like he was very like clever in a sports way, Klitschko, where like he'd make sure his opponents were like in his like country and whatnot. Like he'd make sure everything was against them, like ringside, gloves, like arena, like where they stayed. Like he was, he took every single like minuscule advantage he could, and he was very good at that. Whereas Shannon Briggs was just like, let's go, champ.
That's it.
That's all you need, champ. I'm champ.
What's that crazy fucker doing now?
Oh god,
Oh
I
please!
love it.
I mean,
I love it so much.
this is the sort of thing of like putting Tyson in the ring against Clown Boy. It makes no sense like to put Shannon Briggs in a fight with a professional boxer, because obviously he was. It would just
World heavyweight champion.
yeah, but anyone would just go, this is fucking, look at the guy. you can't
Yeah.
put him in the ring. No, it's for entertainment. It's completely wrong. You can't do that.
I love Shannon Briggs so much.
He's such a boy.
He made a career out of it in the end. Like he didn't like. It was like I was watching a podcast with him. He's like I didn't even like. I was genuinely trying to restart my boxing career because no one wanted to hire me or anything else. He's like, it just kind of worked. And he makes his boxing career tailed after that because he was also a drug cheat and all the rest of it, which is proven. But it's just like he makes so much money from it, from just Let's Go Champ. And it's just, I respect that so much.
I mean, I couldn't imagine how much money he's made on the t-shirts.
Yeah,
if he got in that early, I
love him so much. I will never ever stop calling you champ. Like we've been doing this for like 10, 12 years now. Like, and it's because of that man. I love him so much.
Nice counter shot.
God bless him. Every so often, I'll just put back on those videos. He also doesn't come out on top on all of them because if you remember the one in the restaurant, where,
but that was staged.
He gets tackled. He gets tackled by that fat guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
after he does it.
Yeah, but he's just like you look at that, and he's trying to go forward, and the guy's pulling him back, and he's. Yeah, it's very staged, that one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the boat thing is it's just too funny.
Whatever you eat, I eat, champ. Wherever you go, I go, champ.
It's like I say, it's one on the boat, which obviously is the most famous one. Where he's like, when he knocks him off, he's like, "You okay, little buddy?
You okay, little buddy?" He's just like, "Why you being like this?"
I know. He's like, "You crossed the fucking line." He's like, "Oh, don't get mad.
Sign the fight.
Sign the fight."
It's just so you rough your head, man.
Oh, it's so good. It's yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Like again, I'll never stop calling you champ because it's a beautiful time in our friendship. I love it too much. Yeah, it's yeah, just he mad. Don't get mad. Sign the fight. Oh. There goes Josh Taylor.
The man is taking a lot of punches.
He does seem like it, yeah.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Catch and shoot.
And he's getting a little bit desperate. But again, it's always the thing with fucking, I'm running out of stamina. Even though I've been battering this man. So,
Yeah.
I found like, at these later stages, it's just, let him fight me. So I drop my hands and just go, you're actually gonna fight? You're gonna fight? You're gonna fight? Go on.
You actually drop your hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up on D-pad.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting him hit me now.
Some more action here. jab was blocked.
Yeah, it makes you can your foot speed is a bit faster, but obviously your blocking is a lot slower.
Hello, love.
But that sausage got battered.
Could be sometimes. There's no
I can't. I just can't. It's just so brilliant. It's like the most British thing to say. English. It's got to be English. It's-
Yeah, like he thinks he's like a master. He thinks he's a master of like psychological warfare, but he does. He's not. He just says random kind of things. It's like you're a middleweight sausage. It's like okay.
That's it. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing of like how Usyk is. It's a different culture, isn't it? And he's just like, I don't even care. I'm just gonna get in that ring and punch you. It's just... And I think that's the thing that it just did Klitschko. Let's maybe say he's at the end of his reign, but I think that had much more of a. It's like a swerve ball, isn't it?
Yeah, like he was again. Klitschko made sure that every opponent was made to feel like as uncomfortable as possible, and was bad with all his demands and whatnot, and was made to it made you feel like you were trying to you're a tiny little kingdom going to invade this fucking army / empire, and God bless Fury actually, because he said he just wasn't he wasn't intimidated whatsoever. And he made obviously Klitschko know that he was not scared at all. He just even to the day of the fight, I do remember this. Is that obviously Fury is a as he claims a master boxer. He was they had a certain ring size, which was good for Fury because obviously he was no, sorry, it wasn't ring size. So they had there was Klitschko's camp basically put an extra layer of foam underneath the underneath the ring thing, which meant obviously Fury would have been heavier on his feet because it's like a spongy layer.
What? This sounds like conspiracy.
It is true. If you look and there's a thing, a video of John Fury, who's just no, we're calling off the fight. We're not fighting like this. And he basically, they and again, it's nothing illegal. Technically, it was all above board. But yeah, they went to put it's a layer of foam underneath, obviously on top of the balls of the ring, obviously, but underneath the material, whatever it's canvas. And Fury's camp were well, we're not going to fight them. It's we'll just leave. We're not doing this. You either remove it because obviously it would have made Fury heavier on his feet, or the fight's cancelled. And they Klitschko had to back down to it because they couldn't big world title defense in Germany, all that kind of thing. So they had to bow down to it. Fury's camp, and again, it's when I used to like him before he was a dick. But yeah, again, he made sure, he wasn't being screwed. He was not. He made sure he wasn't intimidated by Klitschko, which is really freaking good. And so that's the thing. That there's a great video of John Fury just saying no, the fight. This is the day of the fight, and the fight's off. We're leaving, and he just storms out. And again, Klitschko's camp, who are used to. Every challenger coming in. Oh no, yeah, we're getting a big payday, and we'll do whatever you want. And he went, no, we're leaving. We'll lose this £1 million payday or whatever. And Klitschko had to back down because again, it's it's Germany. He's adopted nation, but it's massive fucking pay-per-view event in Germany and whatnot. So they had to back down. Which again, like I say, just make sure he wasn't scared of him. So.
I didn't know that. But I think
it's not a conspiracy thing. It's a genuine thing. It's just you can. It's just on the general notes, as it were, of it. Yeah. Like I say, it was just another way of Fury's camp just saying we're not intimidated by it all. We'll do what you either do it or we tell we fuck off.
Let's just have a fair fucking fight, innit? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that water's just got so muddied.
Yeah, like I say, Klitschko, made sure everything was in his favour. Which, if you're the champ and the A side and all that kind of stuff, in theory, you've got a right to do.
Oh, I think no.
Well, look, no, like I don't agree with it. I'm just saying, like, in theory,
Yeah.
like the way boxing works business-wise, you've got a right to do these kind of things. But Fury was the one person who went, "Well, no, fuck that. Like, you're not taking away. Like, you're not inhibiting my, my boxing game is being light at my feet. I'm not having you fucking take that away. So fuck off." And again,
So-
he used to say, obviously the promotion and everything else in Germany cost millions. Obviously, it was literally the day of the fight, so there were, like, there's millions riding on this, and Klitschko was going to get paid millions for it. He went, "Nah, fuck off." And it was like, "Oh, okay." And obviously he lost. So
Yeah. Why is it always at the fucking end? Little bastard. Look at that boy. He got bad like a like what was it?
a little sausage.
A little sausage.
I totally agree.
$404 punches. I didn't even knock him down once.
Damn.
Yeah, look
Hey,
at
he's got a good chin. So
yeah,
Josh Taylor.
Yeah, but look at his damage to his head, body. He's got a right cut, right swelling. And you just go, yeah, it's just a bit too much in the favour of the game.
Yes.
Lomachenko? I don't even understand what the fucking point is with these cutmen.
Yeah, I'll say, I guess if you've been cut a bit, then yeah.
I'm Amir Khan. I need a really good cutman, but I've got a C class. I think I've had him from the beginning. So
Yeah, obviously, the manager and the trainer, it's obviously more important. So obviously, upgrade your stats in different ways, doesn't it?
I need to lose some weight.
Yeah, me both, mate.
Don't be like that.
No, I did genuinely lose some weight. I put back on about half a stone in the last few months, like last few weeks. Basically, since I started drinking again. Funnily enough.
Oh, is it? You're gonna blame drinking?
Yeah. Yeah, I went below 14 stone when I gave up drinking for a few weeks. And then I started drinking again,
Sorry,
I'm
you're
back to it.
14 stone. Fucking hell.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
muscle,
big.
mate. No, it's
So muscle or water weight? Don't worry about it.
it's all water weight. I used to I used to weigh like in and around that when I was running all the time because I had a lot more muscle on my legs as well. Because I was running twice a week every week. So not like I used to be close to that weight, but again, some of it was muscle. Now it's just water weight.
Okay,
be fat.
that's cool. I've just sort of embraced that I'm out of shape, but at least I got an injury. So
Yeah. Well.
yeah.
I was thinking I might get back into it next week. Obviously, the weather's getting better. Funny enough, actually, I was thinking this morning when Becca and I first started doing a couch 5K, and she doesn't like running. She's great at everything, like a lot of exercise. She doesn't like running. But we were going first thing in the morning because it was the only time we could like realistically run together. And I quite enjoyed it because I always found like even if it's like getting up at 6 and going for a run and get ready for work showering and getting ready for work. I actually
Yeah.
quite enjoyed it because I found it set me up for the day quite nicely, in a way that I'm sure a lot of people who gym stuff all for work. Like, so
I don't know.
was
I
thinking
think
I might
most
start-
people just fucking get out of bed and do the best they can. It's
Yeah, but I mean, like, obviously, I could do exercise after work. Is what I have been doing, on and off. Obviously, the last couple of years, going for runs and stuff, after work. But I was thinking it might actually behoove me to sort of do it in the morning. Like I say, get
Okay.
up like 6, as opposed to like 7:30. Do a run, and that way, again, at least it sort of sets me out for the day. Which, again, I when we're doing the cash off, I actually quite enjoyed doing it first thing in the morning. There was something about it just that, like I say, it just sets you up for the day. Exercise is good for you anyway. But
well, yeah.
so I might-
I'm a little bit older than you, so
20 days exactly.
yeah. I have to do well, when I was in a better shape than I am now, I used to have to do
Able to
stretches.
do it, yeah.
I used to have to do stretches because my legs are fucking terrible. My
Well,
hands
stretch anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, but most people don't get up and stretch. But like walking, my fucking feet and my calves like seize up, extremely painful. So it used to be my routine, but I don't walk anywhere now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, I say I bet you can't wait to get back into your routine.
yeah, I mean, this shoulder's a bitch, man. It really is. I managed to do, I think it was like 3 push-ups the other day, and I know that sounds really kind of like shameful, but you gotta remember I was doing 100 a day just for fun. And I was doing them in. I do them in sets of 30, and that's on top of all of the circuits I was doing.
Yeah,
But it's one of those things that is. Everyone has like a health issue and all of that, but you just
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta work through it. And I see, like now, I mean, months ago, probably a year ago, I would struggle with my jacket to put my hand in my pocket. That was extremely painful. Like putting my socks on was ridiculous. So where I am now is it's good. It's good, man.
Yeah, well, that's alright then.
Yeah. And then my physiotherapist said to me I can get a discount because I'm old. No, they said I can get a discount going to the gym to help with my physio. I still haven't got the email from there, but I have to chase that up. And I think that'd be good. Oh yeah, I would prefer it on the island. I'm gonna kind of trying to wing that one, but see how that one goes. I'll just go on disabled.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, I basically got to get a fucking. I got to drive or I got to get the bus up there. It's a bit of a ball ache, isn't it?
I mean, you can't drive. Well, legally anyway.
As far as you know.
Yeah, it's not my concern. Oh. But yeah, you should. I'd say you should get back on it. Like, again, I've been meaning to get back into exercise for ages.
Yeah.
Whereas again, I just don't enjoy it. I never have
Oh,
done.
I do. I mean, it's one of those things. It's just like, I suppose I've done it for like years and years. So, but I just find it's sort of similar to your running, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, I get
But
why people like exercising. It's just I've never really felt that.
But
Again, I get what people do, because you know it is you know, the dopamine and all, you know, all the good things you get from exercise. And I get why people love it. You know, it's and if you do, like, you know, I really admire that, like, people who actually really enjoy exercising, because again, I just can't. It's like I think I'd enjoy going to the gym, but I'm such a beta male that I just don't think I could actually do it. Like, I need someone to go to the gym with, and you know, that's never been like a thing. I'm not got anyone to go to the gym with.
Yeah,
I think my brother not.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have that, like, sort of gym fear, that they're gonna turn up there and there's big bulky boys, and you know, they're just gonna give you shit. They don't care. They don't care.
No.
And then for the most part, actually, a lot of them, they'll help you out. You know.
Oh, yeah.
There isn't that sort of.
No.
Dickheads get weeded out from that. So.
Yeah, like, the logical part of my brain just goes, like, obviously, you know, like, you're all there to, like, like, the majority of people there just to get healthy, as opposed to, you know, be a douche or whatever. But like not necessarily the emotional part, but just like the anxious part of my brain just goes, no, I can't do it. Because you know, like, the Worthing Gym, Worthing Leisure Centre or whatnot. I think it's Worthing Leisure Centre has a gym, which is you know where Darrington train station is. Obviously, where I drop you off whenever you stay down. Like, it's literally just by there. So like, it's 5 minutes in the car up the road from me. So
you can run that,
and it's just like, you know, I could drive in. It's like, it's really, really cheap as well. It's like, I could do that easily.
Yeah.
But just
Too self.
I was looking at it. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want to do. Again, I actually want to go to the gym, because again, that way I could do more stuff than, you know, like, I faltered to running because it's just like, I won't say I'm good at it, but like, you know, I was a semi-competent runner. Like, again, I did the 10K and everything else. It's like I was a semi-competent runner, and it's just it's free. It's, you know, it's easy. I can just put my earphones in, that kind of thing. That's the reason I was sort of gravitated back towards it. Like I said, I need a friend, champ.
Well, you haven't come down to see me for how long?
Well, I ain't coming down to the fucking A9 just go to the gym every bloody time. That's for fucking sure.
No, you wouldn't even do it for fun.
Well,
hurts my feelings.
You know,
it's deep.
It's you know, I say I've tried. I've not. I have tried to arrange things, but like, it's just, life gets complicated, man. Where is my wife? Wait, what?
Don't know.
Oh, why, actually?